Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is your pal Hungry Pup, and I'm here for another edition of how to play all of the Madden solos and do all of the Madden challenges and take your ultimate team as high as it can go. This is the Madden Ultimate Grind. And so first, we're just taking a look at my team. You guys have, if you've been to my streams on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, you've seen I've been through a lot with this team, with Joe Montana at quarterback, with LeGarrette Blount at halfback, and we got a lot of room for improvement, but we're getting close now. We're 95 overall. So there's not much more to do. I'm still going to do some of the solo battles. I'm still going to do some of the challenges, but I am looking for some improvement. There's some good cards out there in the Super Bowl promotion, and we're going to look at that in just a minute. What I got for you today is we have the Super Bowl promotion. We're going to go through all of the Super Bowl heroes past and look at all the different cards they got. We'll also look at the champions. We got Ronnie Lott and we got Larry Fitzgerald. They're both 97 overall. They're amazing cards. And last, we're also going to look at the market, and we're going to look at the challenges. The market has some Super Bowl packs options there. You can pay with training. You can pay with gold coins. There's a lot of different things you can do if you want to roll for 86 overall Super Bowl heroes. The best cards, the 95 overall heroes, are selling for about $130K. And the Ronnie Lotts and the Fitzgeralds are about $280 to $300K. So if you roll the packs for 5,000 training or for some of the gold coins, even better. But you get two free ones, two free rolls, two free shots at 86 overall, and you get them from doing the challenges. I think you get one at 50 stars, and then another one if you get all 175 stars in the Super Bowl challenge. So I got a lot to show today, so let's just get right into it. If you like these videos, if you find them helpful, click like, click subscribe. Come watch my Twitch stream, twitch.tv GamerHungryPup. You can watch me on Mondays, go through all the solo battles. But anyway, I'd appreciate it. If you like the video, if it helps you out, click like. It helps the videos get noticed. And let's get right into it. Let's take a look at the Super Bowl sets. So you come right over here. You go head into the Super Bowl, and you're going to go into Super Bowl past, and you're going to see lots of different options here, lots of different sets to do. I'm going to go through each one of them one at a time so we can take a look at the ratings. So let's take a look at Razul Douglas. He's actually not available in the store. The way you get him is you exchange one playoffs player, one team of the year player, and one Super Bowl player for the 95 overall NCAT Razul Douglas. And so if you come into the set here, you'll see that I got Bobby Wagner 88 a little while ago at the start of the playoffs, and then I also got LeGarrette Blount at the start of the Super Bowl promo, and then finally I have Diontae Johnson from the Steelers, also from the Team of the Year promo. So if I exchange all three of these cards, I will get a 95 overall Razul Douglas and his power-up item for my theme team. So I'm going to just do that right now, and I can just add to set Bobby Wagner, I can add to set LeGarrette Blount, and I can add to set Diontae Johnson. And you see I have my 95 overall Super Bowl Razul Douglas. So I can now replace Jalen Ramsey or PJ Williams, and let's take a look at that card. Got his power up item, got the player himself. So now if we go in here, we can just compare him directly now. Top cornerbacks. And so you can see, let's pick PJ Williams, probably the best that I have. So once I power him up, I will have a lot of bonuses. So I have same speed, same acceleration, better agility, not as good in the jumping, but he's taller. So that will help. Play recognition, a staggering 95. Man coverage, he takes a hit at 85 versus the 96 from PJ Williams. Zone coverage, though, is roughly equal, 95-94. Press, so PJ Williams is a much better man coverage. So let's take a look at Jalen Ramsey. Again, better man-to-man, so getting better press. You're going to sacrifice that with Razul Douglas. But let's take a look at Dion, for example. Now, all of my team, very good at man coverage. So 94 for Dion, 94 for Darius Slay. And clearly, so my best player, and I already had Razul Douglas, in fact. So I should be able to power him up pretty effortlessly. But He'll probably have to fit kind of lower on my squad, but still a pretty decent card, pretty fast, but I kind of need the man coverage to keep up with all the blitzing that I do. Next, there is 95 overall Super Bowl Linville Joseph. All right, let's take a look at Linville Joseph. He does play for the Giants. He's a run stopper. And some of these stats here, not a lot on the speed. I have Javon Hargrave on my Eagles team. And that means the most to me. I have 89 speed and 94 acceleration. This is your true run stopper. He's much slower on speed and acceleration, but look at that strength. 96 high on the strength. I have 91 on Hargrave, but I'm able to get bonuses to kind of plus that one up and get some run stopping pressure. So that is what works for me there. If you take a look at the pass rush, if that's important, the power move's 84 and the finesse move's 58, so this is another power rusher. And for Hargrave, for example, 96 and 90, with the finesse being the primary there. So this player is going to clog the middle, but not doing a lot for speed and containing the scramble in Madden, so not really what I would go for personally. Then Super Bowl hero Tyrann Mathieu. Let's quickly take a look at the Honey Badger, just pointing out speed and acceleration, 94-94. My John Lynch at the strong safety position is also 94-95, so a little bit more speed there. Head into the man coverage, zone coverage, we got 93-96, and that is where he's going to shine over my John Lynch's 86 man coverage and 94 zone coverage. So this is definitely a good card to get. It's not very tall, but the Honey Badger is always feisty, and he's got a lot of man coverage, zone coverage, and speed, which is pretty the primary attributes, I would say. One downside maybe is strength at 66. If you go with John Lynch and you play him at the linebacker spot like I do, I have about 86 strength there, so that helps when you're playing him in the nickel linebacker position. Let's go over to Super Bowl hero Matt Ryan. Not going to spend a lot of time here. The way that I play the game, the speed is just too slow, but he does have some good other stats. You see the throwing power, 94. Not really a fit for my team. His speed's about 68, and I usually need the speed there so I can run all my plays. So that this isn't really going to do it for me, but he's got the field general as the archetype, so he has some good stats here. Might be a good quarterback. Now let's go to Malik Jackson. So you can see that this card definitely has some good characteristics. You see there's a really high on the power moves, 95, and the finesse moves, 82. This is a power rusher, but he's at the right end position, and that's where I have Jordan Willis. Jordan Willis is a different type of a player, fits my scheme a little bit better. He's a 87 speed and a 93 acceleration, so both faster than this card, and that's really what I need there. My power move is 96 and finesse is 87 on Jordan Willis, so that 96 power move versus here, the 95. So I'm still getting it from Jordan Willis, a better player. So I'm going to have to pass on Malik Jackson. Now let's go over to Zach Ertz. So Zach Ertz is going to be compared to my tight end at the time is Keith Jackson. He's the team diamond for the Eagles. So looking at Zach Ertz's speed, he's got 92, whereas Jackson's about a 91. And the acceleration, big part of the patterns that I run, who is at a 94 acceleration. So those speed and acceleration are kind of my two biggest things. Of course, Keith Jackson's a 95, and he gets the multiple Eagles team cams, whereas Zach Ertz is the Super Bowl hero. So he just gets the one team cam. He's also a 95. So a little bit faster and a little bit speedier. But I think what it really comes down to me is the run blocking. So if you come down here, you see Ertz is 75 pass block and 71 run block. And Keith Jackson is 66 run block and 65 run block footwork, and then his pass block is about 59. So Zach Ertz is actually faster than Keith Jackson, and he's better run blocking. So Zach Ertz is clearly the better fit on my team if I power him up, but I still need to start Keith Jackson because of his multiple chemistries. Moving on to Devon White. Here at the middle linebacker position, things that jump out again, speed and acceleration, 93, 93. I'm going to compare him on my squad to Fred Warner, who is 91 and 93. So roughly the same there. 86 from agility for Fred Warner, and then looking here, we got 85. So roughly the same player. They got the Tampa Bay chemistry. Another thing, if the pass rush matters to you, the tackle and the power move, finesse move, Devon White is 64 power move, 73 in the finesse move, and 95 tackle. And for comparison's sake, the pass rush from Fred Warner is 61 and 53, so a lot lower there because Fred Warner is not typically the same kind of field general, I guess, player there. And then as for tackle, Fred Warner is about a 93, so Devon White is the better tackler. So this is definitely a good card at the middle linebacker position. But my squad at this point is nearly all filled out, so I'm looking for team chemistries first and foremost. Let's go to Marshawn Lynch. Let's quickly take a look now. Marshawn Lynch, everybody's favorite power back. He's 94 speed, 93 acceleration. This card compares very closely to who I'm going to have on my team, which is LeGarrette Blount. LeGarrette Blount is 94 acceleration, so a little bit faster, and speed 93, so a little bit slower there. So as you can see, when I look at my teams, I'm always looking for speed and acceleration. LeGarrette Blount, Marshawn Lynch are very similar players. One thing that I immediately look at is that 98 truck. That is absolutely insane. Even my LeGarrette Blount, the new one that came out, is 94 truck. So it would be an absolute beast if you put some of the power moves on this player. So the LeGarrette Blount, if you're wondering, is going for about 150K on the auction house. This Marshawn Lynch, these cards, the Super Bowl cards, are going for about 130K at the moment. So a little bit cheaper, and this is a beast. And now for the champions, we got 97 Hero Ronnie Lott. He is a 97. These are some amazing stats, and it actually kills me because I had Ronnie Lott in my backup slot. I had him powered up, but got rid of him because there was an option. I think it was Jordan Whitehead, who had multiple chemistries. I could have both a 49ers chemistry and an Eagle chemistry on him. But so what I did was I sold my powered up Ronnie Lott, and I got rid of all my training. I recaptured all of my training back. So now they come up with the Super Bowl hero Ronnie Lott, 95 speed, 94 acceleration, 95 tackle, 97 zone coverage, which is absolutely outstanding. And right now in this position, I have Brian Dawkins, who is 95 speed, 94 acceleration, so about the same speed. But where it really comes to play is even my powered up Dawkins is only a 95 zone coverage. This guy is a 97 zone coverage and 90 man. And Brian Dawkins kind of suffers with the man coverage with the 82. So this is a very good card for Ronnie Lott. You can get it on the store now. It's about 300K. And I don't know how long it'll hang at that price. Maybe it'll start going down because everybody's trying to pull these cards. So who knows? So probably going to open up some Super Bowl packs, try to land Ronnie Lott. Finally, we got 97 champion Larry Fitzgerald. Again, what a beast. 98 jump, which is absolutely amazing. This card is going to be a force to be reckoned with. And you get the speed, 94 speed, no problems there. He's 6'3", and he's jumping really high, so you can see what type of player this is going to be. 95 acceleration, also incredible. These stats are pretty awesome. 97 spectacular catch. I'd love to see a deep out elite on this card, and would be absolutely outstanding. Right now, I kind of am hurting for receivers. I do have Devin Hester with the Ghost card, which is about 97, 98 on my theme team. But this would be an excellent card to have too. Highly recommend. There's also Super Bowl predictors, just like there was predictors throughout the entire playoffs. So if you head into here, you can see all of the prop bets you can make. You can do the simple Bengals win or the Rams win, but there's a lot of other things here. You can do total score over under 49 points. I guess the spread is 10. You got plus 10 for the Bengals, plus 10 for the Rams, and 10 passing TDs combined, which I thought is kind of risky. I mean, that's a lot of touchdowns, but you can do a good payout. You see 66,000 coins if it comes true. So what you do is you take your Super Bowl predictor tokens and you put them into these sets, and you get a chance to win a lot of coins. You can see I did the one Stafford will pass for 275 plus yards. I did it about 2 or 3 times, and there was a max, and now I get a check mark. So you can't put all of your tokens into the one, but you can go down and you can kind of spread them out. So I also did the who will get the first touchdown. Here's Joe Mixon or Odell Beckham here. These are good options. It looks like you get 30,000 for that one and 21,000 if Joe Mixon gets it. And you can also predict the MVP. Your options are Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. And finally, you can do the coin toss. You got a 50-50 shot for 5,000 coins. You can pick heads or tails, obviously. Safety will get you 30,000 coins, and then overtime will get you 10,000 coins. So a lot of options here. Make sure that you take your Super Bowl tokens and you get them into these sets, and you give yourself your best shot to maximize your coins. And finally, there's the Super Bowl Elite Fantasy sets. If you go in here, you can see that you can take, when you're opening up all your packs, you can roll all of the Super Bowl cards you get into these sets. And if you kind of start at the bottom, you have your 86s turn into 88s, and your 88s turn into 90s, and your 90s turn into 92s. The top ones you can repeat as many times as you can. It's going to take 190, 2 88s, and 2 86s, and you're going to get a 92 Super Bowl Elite. But the thing is, everyone's team is so far along at this point, I'm not really sure that is really going to help. Now let's take a look at the store. You can see right now there's a promotion going on. You can open up your Super Bowl packs, and you can go for these 95 Super Bowl heroes from the past. And then you could also go for Christian Okoye. He's 97. He's in packs until tomorrow at 10 a.m. So if you go in now to the store and you look at the Super Bowl packs and how you can get them, the promotion they have running in here is you can buy a Super Bowl pack for 60,000 coins, and then if you look at that, that's going to get you a 186, 181, and then a couple of golds. So you're going to roll for the 86 plus there, and it's a big risk because if you get an 86, they're only going to sell for about 4,000 or 5,000 coins, so it's a big L there. But if you do get one of the other ones, that's pretty good. And one of the other ones that you're looking for is the 95 overall Super Bowl past hero, and that is about 29,000 training. If you go now to MuttGG and look at what training is going at, training is going about, so the equation will come to about 151,000 gold coins to open up this pack. But if you look at the Super Bowl heroes themselves and you just buy them directly, they're going for about 120 to 130. So again, a better deal to just buy who you want if you see someone you want. If you roll this, then you're just using up some of your training, not really good choice. You could also roll the 86 plus Super Bowl player here, and this is the same thing kind of as the Super Bowl pack. Instead of paying 60,000 gold coins, you're now paying 5,000 in training. The equation there is instead of paying the 60,000 gold coins, you can instead just do training and try to roll, and that is going to cost you about 26,000 gold coins to get 5,000 training. So it's kind of a cheaper roll right there. But again, if you get an 86 plus, if you get an 86 in the 86 plus pack, there you're gonna have another L. You're gonna lose about 20,000 gold coins. The difference is in this pack, you're gonna lose a lot more if you get the 86. So these are a good way. Training's not that expensive. You can go in and get some training and then roll this pack a bunch of times and try to get your 95s, which are worth about 136,000 gold coins. So, or you can just keep rolling for training and you can try to get your 97s, your Ronnie Lott, and your Larry Fitzgerald. So those are some options. Now let's take a look at some of the solos. As you know, that's my favorite thing to do. We have these Super Bowl past solos now, and as you can see, I have not started yet. And if you go into these solos, you can see that you have two sets right here. You have the Super Bowls of yesteryear, and then you have the flip the script, the what if, and then you go in here and take this one for example, and you have a couple of 4-star options, and these are, if you go to the very first one, you got the Patriots and the Falcons. This is pass for 150 yards, win the game, and you're starting in the third quarter. So this one isn't so bad. You're down by 16, but again, they're solo battles. That's what they're for. So the reason you want to do these is then you come back and you can see that in your milestones at 50 stars you will get a roll at the 86 overall Super Bowl player. And so like I was saying before, the Super Bowl players can be made into other packs themselves, or you can do this with training, or you can do this with gold coin. But the free way to do it is to come in here and do the solos, and at 50 stars you'll get your free roll. And then some of them, if you get lucky, you can get a 95, or you can get the 97 Ronnie Lott or the 97 Larry Fitzgerald, or you can get one of the 95 cards, which are going for about 130,000 coins. So definitely recommend doing this. It's a good way to kind of get some coins, to have some fun playing solo battles, and then get yourself a Super Bowl player. If you come on down to 125 stars now, you get a 94 overall Percy Harvin that you can play at wide receiver. Now, I don't know anything about the Percy Harvin card just yet. In the past, the other cards were, one was all NFC cams, one was all AFC cams, and then the free safety, I think it was Jordan Whitehead, was both NFC and AFC cams. And so I wonder what we're going to get with Percy Harvin. This would be a cool card to have if it gets all the cams and I can put it on my theme team. But if not, 94 is just too low and I wouldn't need it on the team to start. Finally, if you go all the way to 175 stars, you get another roll at an 86 overall Super Bowl player. So get busy on your solos. We have another week until the Super Bowl comes, so might as well take all of these on and knock them all off your list. And that about wraps it up. I hope you liked the video. I told you how you can earn your NCAT Super Bowl past players and your champions and your objectives. There's a lot to do. Don't forget to make your Super Bowl predictions. We already went through that. And join me tomorrow if you want to see the stream. Hungry Pup, out.